The Bank of England, we know, are preparing to launch a central bank digital currency. Rishi Sunak, he's the Prime Minister of the UK, confirmed this, and we know that central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, was one of his main projects, Sunak's projects, before the WEF placed him as the UK Prime Minister. This was a project he's been working on for years. He's one of the head guys that started this central bank digital currency thing. So he's somebody who's on top of it. He knows how it goes. And before the WEF placed him as Prime Minister of UK, that was his pet project. That's what he was working on. We know that on October 18th, 2022, the Bank of England put in a request for applications for CBDC offline payments and also CBDC sample wallets. So they're accepting applications for this stuff, and several of them went through, which will allow, and these technologies will allow them to, those technologies feature wallet locks, so they can lock people out of their wallets, wallet freezes, they can freeze the funds in them, ring fencing funds, and fund programming. They're able to do all of this stuff with this new technology that they've been working on with the CBDCs. These things will allow the Bank of England to have full view, tracking, and control of both the wallet and the funds. So we always talk about how they're going to have control over everybody's money. Well, they're going to have control over not just the money, but also the wallet itself. And so this is something, again, where I've got another video of somebody from the Bank of International Settlements talking about the future of what they're going to do with these CBDCs. I've played this video before. I'm going to play it again. This is straight from the Bank of International Settlements telling you what they can do with CBDCs. You're going to want to pay attention to this.
A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is.
Straight from the horse's mouth, he just said they will have control over the CBDCs, and they can program when, how, and where people use their money. Straight from the horse's mouth. People still think that this is some type of conspiracy theory that we can stop. This is not a conspiracy theory, and we can't stop this. And they just told you what they're doing. They just told you what they're doing. They're at the point now where they don't have to hide anything. They don't have to lie about anything anymore. They can literally tell you what they're doing and people still won't believe it. They've got you killed with convenience. They got you killed with comfort. And this is the plan for the CBDC. So, this is all well-known information. We've talked about it all the time. Not just me. The other prophecy guys out there, they talk about this stuff. We know all this stuff. We know what's coming. But this connection of CBDCs and transhumanism plugged together via who we just talked about, the Bank of International Settlements, or BIZ. We're just going to call it BIZ from now on. And this is their Project Rosalind, which is now entering phase 2, which will begin February 2023. This is very important because this not only connects humans, the Internet of Things, the finances, but it also connects spiritual. So we'll talk about that here in a second. Rosalind, Project Rosalind, is the two-pronged program for both central bank foundation, getting that foundation built, and the retail system for central bank digital currency. So as we know, there's two versions of CBDC. There's the wholesale, which is the central bank stuff, And then there's the retail, which is the stuff that they would give out to people and use as regular type of money. So Sunak's father-in-law, here we go with names again, Narayana Murthy, is the founder of Infosys, which is partnered with the WEF. And they're going to bring in digital systems that look just like social credit systems and biometric IDs. We've talked about Infosys a long time ago, but the programs that they're working on, they're partnered with the WEF. Programs that they're working on look identical to the social credit system as well as biometric IDs, your digital IDs, etc. This is where it connects. Well, this is where it connects to the human side of things. Let's take a look at the logo for Project Rosalind. This is the logo for Project Rosalind. You see something interesting there? The logo for BIZ's CBDC program contains a strand of DNA. Why on earth would a financial program have a logo in the shape of DNA? Things that make you go, Well, that's just the logo. Then there's the name of the program itself. That's not enough for you. Project Rosalind is named after British scientist Rosalind Franklin. Rosalind's her work focused on chemistry and X-ray technology that was used to understand molecular structures of DNA, RNA, and viruses, as well as their sequencing. So not only is Project Rosalind the financial program, not only is the logo a strand of DNA, but also it's named after a DNA sequencing scientists. Why on earth would you name a financial program after DNA stuff? Well, this is going to be the connection between the Internet of Bodies, your biometric ID, and your CBDC wallet. It's all going to be connected. And this project reaches phase 2 in February.